Morning Joe. Gotta have it first thing in the morning. Let's get started. Got a big day ahead of us. See you then. It's a new year, new things coming along for this new production team this year. Um, Been a strong previous 2018 with the weddings. I mean, just working with a lot of talented vendors, working with photographers, uh, event planners, even all the way down to the decorators. Man, I've been blessed to work with so many good people. As this year went by, man, it was just great. And I'm looking forward to 2019 just being another epic year. Um, it's amazing when you enjoy and you're passionate at what you do, um, because you know when you go forth and um, it's one thing to sit and it's one thing to go and film the day. You plan out your day, your shots. You go by your bride and your groom, and you try to get you get the whole wedding party just so pumped up and just ready for this day. And as you go through, you find yourself directing. If people tell you, for your up and coming videographers for doing weddings, if someone tells you that you just run and gun, it's not a lot of run and gun. It can be, but at the end of the day, you do more of planning. Because if you want your shots and the story that you're going to tell to be really, really epic, you're going to do a lot of, uh, you're going to do some planning ahead of time. In fact, that is going to be one of the smartest things you can do, because if you just go in there and film a person day, it's not a lot of thought process in that, because you're just going to go, you're going to film this, you're going to video this, you're going to video that, you're just going to put something together. But at the end of the day, you want this bride and groom to, when they see their video, you want to give them goosebumps. Their parents, their grandparents, their friends, you really want to see them like just, it's not even the fact that you're seeing them, it's when you get that review back or that call back, um, and they're just so excited to see what you have done. A lot of people are getting into this field because they think that it's a lot of money to be made, or you make a bunch of money. First of all, if you're not passionate what you're doing, you're not going to survive. That's just first and foremost. Enjoy what you do. Be very, very creative at what you do. Just know that. Um, you can buy all the fancy equipment, the latest and the greatest. Doesn't mean a thing if you don't work with it a lot, and if you don't have great intentions. And what I mean by great intentions is everyone, again, gets into this saying, I'm going to make a bunch of money. I've been filming since 2004, and I started out with doing just special events. And then in 2012, I started doing weddings. When I started doing weddings is because I wanted to do something different, and I wanted to start telling stories. When you start telling stories, you have to be creative. Now, when you're creative, you can go and look at everyone else's work. I don't care who it is, but you have to learn to tell your story. That means that goes all the way down to learning your equipment, learning the lenses you want to use, uh, because learning the lenses you want to use, you have to learn the composition the shot, of course. Um, Learning how to uh, learning the color, even down to the color grade that you want to make the image look like. Because I see a lot of films out here that some of them are even designed the same. No, some of them are even designed differently in an artistic way, but they look the same as far as the color grade. And you got to go with a different. You got to go with a feel. You know, what do you want people to feel? People should see your work and say, that's such and such work, or that's True Faith Media's work, that's D Jackson's work. That there's no questions asked, because that's what it's all about. You should be able to be in that more of a creative realm. Take your work seriously, because if you go around copycatting everyone else, it's not going to do you any good at all. You're going to get burnt out, as a matter of fact, because at the end of the day, you got to respect what you do. So, like I said, this year, this year is going to be it's going to be a real epic year, and taking things to the next level. In fact, you should always be each year leveling up. Each year, you shouldn't just stay at that one plateau. Go to the next level, go to the next level, and go to the next level, and people will see your growth, because one, you enjoy what you do. Okay, once you enjoy what you do, you can keep building and building and building. Now, one thing that's important, even in this field, stay healthy. What I mean by that is that you know, as you see, um, I you're on your feet a lot. Um, when you're on your feet a lot, you know, it's wear and tear in your body. Stay healthy, um, and just keep moving, keep growing. Always be inspiring. Always be inspiring to someone or anyone out there, that's in this field, and because it's a beautiful thing when you can create some type of work or some type of visual effect. It's always awesome when you can create a visual story and it catches someone, and you never know where it may take you. You may start out doing commercials. You may start out doing um, special events. You may start doing weddings, but you never know where it can take you to, and you just might be directing a film. I've seen a lot of people go from commercials or special events or weddings to even doing documentary, doing or even just doing their own film. So be encouraging. Today is going to be an awesome day. Stay blessed. Take care. And we'll see you on the next vlog. Later. Keep checking the channel from time to time, because we're going to be talking about, each vlog, we're going to be talking anything from about meeting vendors, wedding vendors, from photographers, event planners, bakers, caterers, even the locations. We want to go to some amazing locations. We want to keep the new brides up to date. Congratulations to everyone that also just recently got engaged over the holidays. Again, it's a new year, and you know, we want to keep you up to date on new things, on do's and don'ts, for the brides, for picking your wedding coordinator, and some even tips like, having a time schedule, having a time schedule for your day, because that's so important, because it lets the day go by smoothly. Having a wedding and no time schedule, it leaves a lot of room for disaster, or a lot of room for pitfalls. And if you keep everybody on that time schedule, your day will go by so smoothly. But there's a lot of tips that we're going to do, even to making sure you pick the right venue, helping you pick the right venue, helping you pick the right photographer, even picking the right dress, knowing what places to go get your dress, because that dress is going to be important. You want to keep it for a long time. Let's see here. We'll even also talk about some destination weddings too. Destination weddings are wonderful. You can be really, really creative with those. But again, stay tuned. There's more to come. Thank you. True Faith Media Productions. D. Jackson. Take care.